Now this video is for my gooners, the niggas that struggle every night. You know, when it hit 12 o'clock at night, your main bitch not hitting, or for the ladies, your main guy or whatever type of situation I got going on, not hitting you up, or you have nobody to hit up. This is for y'all to see if this shit will work or not. Check it out for you will never watch porn again after hearing my story. I feel like this type of content gotta get a lot of views. I actually think people really struggle with this, and they go to YouTube for it. You know, like any other thing. You know what I mean? They go to YouTube and try to find the answers, and I bet you they didn't. Let's go.
It was 3 a.m. one night, and a girl was trying to get me to meet up with her in the woods. And this is absolutely not a joke. Now, I know you've probably heard the saying, nothing good happens after 3 a.m. And let's just say, she tried to do things that I never thought a girl would ever try to do to me in my entire life. And you're about...
Okay. I think I know where this video is going. I think I do, bro.
about to understand exactly why I'm saying that. It all started when I was in high school. At this time, I always struggled with girls growing up my entire life, up until I eventually got my first girlfriend. Now, once I got my first girlfriend, this is like one of the happiest things I've ever experienced, and times were really good. I really enjoyed having a relationship for the first time, and I basically came to the realization, maybe I'm not going to be lonely for the rest of my life, because even when I was younger, like in elementary school, I kind of got to this point where I was like, okay, I'm just going to be single forever, and I'm just going to deal with it. And it was really sad, honestly, if you think about it. Like, I was willing to
I don't gotta think about it, bro. I know that shit's sad as fuck. Alright.
Never have a girlfriend in my entire life. But then I eventually got one. And not only did I get one, but she was like really attractive. So now that I had this girlfriend, things were going well, like I said, until we eventually started taking the wrong course. Things started going bad, not necessarily anything that she did wrong, but things just went bad in the sense that we started drifting apart a little bit until eventually it ended. And once it ended, it was one of these on and off things that happens, I feel like, with a lot of high school relationships where you date and then you're back together and then you're not, and then like you're curious about like, what even are you?
Guilty of charge. I ain't gonna lie. I had a couple of those back in my day. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They're truly bad for the soul. I'm not gonna lie. They're truly bad for the spirit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, if you know type of relationship when you on and off, bro, try your best not to get emotionally attached. Deadass. I'm not even trolling, bro.
So we were off, I guess you could say. It was an on and off thing, but we were off.
That shit so
and
sucks, bro.
At this time, bro, I felt bitter. I was really angry, and I didn't know how to get my emotions out. I genuinely didn't know what to do. But I knew that I had to do something. So I would I would go to the gym. I worked on myself. I focused on self-improvement. I even started a TikTok channel that ended up getting like over 1.8 million followers at this point, simply because of the heartbreak that I had felt. So that's how powerful it was. But in the gym one day, I eventually ran into this other girl. Now, this is, like I said, when we were not dating. I was completely single at this time. But when I ran into this girl, she gave me a level of attention I've never seen before. And when I say that, what I mean...
She wanted a dick. She wanted do some extra activity, some extra. Let's go.
She looked at me in this weird way. She gave me the look that every guy knows. Well, maybe not every guy knows it, but a lot of guys know the look I'm talking about, where a girl basically gives you the eyes. But
damn, I know y'all can hear that shit. Fuck it.
She was giving me the eyes, and I was like, what? Like, what does this mean? Now, the thing is, even after giving me the eyes, she kind of just, like, kept on going about her day. Yeah, she talked to me for a little bit and gave me the quote-unquote eyes, but then after that, she just went on her workout, and I went on mine. And then as soon as that happened...
Did she do a little touchy of the skin?
I ran to the locker room to talk to my friend. I was like, bro, dude, like this new girl, because she was new to my gym, by the way, but this new girl, like, what is going on? Like, she just gave me the craziest look, and me and all my guy friends were like, we like to chill in the sauna at the gym. It was like our favorite time. Literally just like one of the best times of my life, to be honest. But then it was weird what ended up happening after. All this hype and everything going on. I walk back out into the gym, and I look, and she's just fully minding her own business. She doesn't even glance at me. I was like, wait, hold on, what is this? I've only heard of something like this in movies, this whole push and pull thing. Is that what she's doing to me right now? That's like all I could think in my head. But after seeing those eyes, I was like, either she's trying to play some crazy game with me right now, or she doesn't like me. Like at this point I was dead lost. Now this gets even weirder because I would show up to the gym time and time again, and every time I would show up to the gym, it was almost like she didn't even know I was there. She like basically just ignored me, and I was like, did she hear me in the locker room? Like, did she hear me and my friends talking about how like I was quote unquote rizzing her up or something like that? Like, why is she ignoring me? Like, something had to have gone wrong, right? But I don't know if
bro, this nigga, bro, he acting like, bro, like she gotta like, bro, she's a whole different human being, bro. She got her own life, her own problem. The thing is, you probably should have asked for a number. And you know, you probably shoot your shot then, but even I'm kind of glad you didn't, bro. Cause she said no, your mind would have been fucking racing. I see how your mind racing now, bro. Why the mind racing, bro? You don't. Oh, dude, she like me? Did I do something wrong? Did I do this? Stop it, bro. Relax. Breathe. There's more pussy in the sea. All right.
there was, until eventually one day I showed up to the gym. It was really late, before close, and she was there. Now the thing is, when she was there this time, there was a big difference in the way she acted because we were completely alone. And when we were completely alone now, she did the eyes again. Like, she looked at me in the face and did, you know exactly what I'm talking about. She's looking at me and I'm like, bro, this girl like
Let me go see what the fuck you talking about. Let me go. Hold on. I would like to say, bro, I think I just got the look, bro. That nigga's right, bro. That shit no joke, B.
wants me. Like, I could just like tell. I was like, there's no way this girl is looking at me like this and she doesn't want me, right? So that's what I'm thinking. And we keep talking until eventually she does the thing. Is like the most, like the number one sign that a girl likes you or has like a crush on you. I made a joke and she not only laughed like really hard, she laughed, but then she like stuck her hand out, put it on my shoulder, and then she did the craziest thing I think I've ever experienced from a girl in my life when it comes to a girl that I like barely know. Because like I said, I barely knew this girl. We were not on any dating terms, nothing like that. She laughs at my joke, puts her hand on my shoulder, and then rubs her hand through my hair. I genuinely like was in shock at this point.
Oh, she wanted that. She wanted some white meat. That's what she wanted. She wanted some raw chicken. That's what she wanted, bro. You got it. You got it. Why do you even need the whole P word? What you mean, bro? You got it, B.
Because like anytime I've ever even tried to talk to a girl up until this point in my life, it's been not only really hard, but I had to put a lot of effort. With this girl, I didn't do anything. She just kind of like looked at me and that was it. Like she just seemed like she wanted me without me even having to do anything. But her doing that is something I still haven't had that experience to this day. At least with the girl that I just met. Like I've had a girl, whatever. I'm not gonna get into detail. The point I'm trying to make, I've had.
Stop it! I'm not gonna get it. Nigga, get some. What? You look like you older than me. Nigga, if you don't just, bro, the key, bro, if you want to stop this whole P word, bro, fuck this video, nigga. The real shit, bro. If you wanna stop doing watching the P word and stuff like that, bro, the key is go out there and live life, bro. Distract yourself. Work out. Boy or girl, work out. Meet some new people. Find some friends. Go to parties. Engage in certain activities. You know what? Engage in that, bro. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, man. That's because this guy, he getting shy even now talking about the story, bro. You 35? Nah, but you not. I don't know. He looked like he was like, I don't know, man. What we talking about, Chad? What he 22? I don't know, man.
Not had that happen from a stranger ever in my life, before or after that. So she's doing that. So that was probably the strongest sign I've ever felt from a girl in my entire life when it comes to like her, I guess, shooting her shot. So I was like, okay, other than a girl, I guess, just like directly saying it. So after she did that, I looked at her and my face was starting to get red. I was starting to look, I don't even know if I'm blushing now. Like remembering it, I feel like my face is getting red.
You're definitely blushing.
Because it's like funny and just like embarrassing at the same time. But like now at this point, I'm looking and my face is completely red. And she's there like alone. Like I said, it's just us two. And then the gym closes. So the worker is basically like shutting everything down while me and her are talking. She just did this crazy thing to me. and it's pitch black outside, by the way. And then I'm like, okay, I need to grab my stuff from the locker, because in the gym, what happens is when the worker was shutting it down, it literally sets an alarm where if you don't get out of the gym in like 30 seconds, I think it is, it literally calls the cops and like sets off an alarm. So
this
we
thing
had
is
to
a fucking lie, bro. There's no gym that is like that. They just probably turn off and turn on the lights or some shit, bro. Reminding niggas that it's time to leave, and niggas just leave. What are you talking about, man?
like basically run. So we're in this like moment of me like staring at her, complete silence, like just like looking at each other. And then we hear the alarm start counting down. It's like beeping, right?
Oh,
so I'm like, okay, we got to get out of here fast. I have a backpack that I always take to the locker room, and I had to run in, put like my laptop, because I would also do schoolwork there when I was there. So I would like take my laptop, put it in the backpack, take everything that
doing schoolwork at the gym. What is this nigga's story, bro? What is this? What are you talking about, bro?
I needed, because my stuff would always just be laying out on like the countertop. So I had like no time, like literally like the 30 seconds. I had to like speed run this because all my stuff is sitting on the counter, because the gym I went to was actually surprisingly really nice. So there was not even really a question of anybody stealing anything. So I'm rushing to put my stuff in, and I'm counting in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, the police are going to get called because I'm stuck in here. So I'm like putting everything, running, and then I sprint out. And I make it out, so there's double doors. There's one set of doors, then like a lobby room, then another set. So I get out the first set, get out the second one, it's fine. And the worker's like staring me down. And I was friends with the workers as well. And the worker was kind of looking at me like, are you okay? Like, why are you still here? All this, whatever. But the other girl had like...
So if you stay there, the cop's going to be called. Is a timer, right? No, chat. Real shit, work with me, right? Cause some it don't make sense, bro. So it's a timer going down. You hear and you hear all the timer and shit, right? And you got 30 seconds, but the worker's still there. So why would a timer not go off if the worker's there? Say the worker is there by itself. Say nobody at the gym but the worker. Is the timer gonna go off and still? Why would a timer? What make you different between the worker? Okay, no shit, one work there, one don't. But why would they call the cops? You know what I mean? Like, nigga, they back up? What are you talking? What is talking about?
Vanished. I'm like, where did this girl go? Like, what is happening? Like, where is she? And I couldn't find her or anything. Now, at this time, I did have her snap. So I was gonna text her, but I was like, I'm gonna go home first. So I went home, and then I'm like getting ready to text her. And I text her, it's like, I don't even know, like 8, because the gym shut early. And I'm like saying like, hey, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da-da. She's just not answering me. And at this point, I'm like so confused, because I'm like, okay, this girl does the look once. That's like maybe a coincidence. She does it twice. Okay, maybe still a coincidence. She puts her hand in my hair. That is not a coincidence. This girl wants me. I know she does. So I'm sitting in my room, like in my bed, like kind of excited. Like, you know that feeling when you're like texting that one person, I guess, where you're just like, your heart, I'm getting like heart palpitations. Not because I'm like in love with this girl.
Okay, I just sent a text. No, don't look. Like, what are we doing, bro? That's like, I get it though. Let me stop fucking with you, bro. I get it, bro.
Person, I guess, where you're just like, your heart, I'm getting like heart palpitations, not because I'm like in love with this girl, but because I was like, I just knew this girl wanted me, so it was like fun, I guess, to talk to her or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, sitting in my bed, like, why isn't she responding? Like, is this girl trapped in the gym? Like, did the police get called? Like, did she not make it out in time? Like, what's going on? So I'm basically chilling there, and at this time I was not in on self-improvement. I wasn't like in the right mindset, so I was kind of just doom scrolling TikTok. Now here's where it gets really bad. After doom scrolling TikTok, I went onto Instagram. And when you go onto Instagram, you know what happens. You see like an IG...
The baddies. The Instagram models. The thirst traps. No.
Model girl, or like these girls who are barely
market.
wearing anything, and it sends these bad thoughts in your head. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I started getting those thoughts, and I was like trying to shake it, and I couldn't shake it until eventually I decided to go on the hub. And this is the worst thing. I ended up breaking this addiction later on, but the point is, I went on, I did the thing. I'm not even going to get into detail because talking about this...
Oh! Chat! You heard him? He did the thing. What is that thing, bro? What is that thing, man? What is that thing? Come on, man. How old are you, bro? Come on, bro.
This is disgusting. It's like embarrassing. It's like,
I'm having too much fun with this shit, bro.
but I need to tell you guys and be vulnerable because if I didn't say this, it would break the story. So I'm sitting on my phone and I go on the hub. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I do the thing,
I do, man. Yes, I do.
and then after that, I'm sitting. I just keep doom scrolling on TikTok. Like I said, my life was not put together at this point. And then as I'm doom scrolling, I see that little notification with like the yellow Snapchat thing and like the ... saying like blank is typing. But I have one of those screens where it's like locked. So until I had to like unlock my phone for some reason to see it. So I'm getting heart palpitations just seeing it.
Nigga don't even know who the fuck is texting this nigga. And he getting a heartburn. He getting a chest pain. What the fuck? That could have been your homie, your mom, not your mom. Why your mom text you on his fucking Snapchat? But you know, that could be anybody. But yeah, you get fucking chest. Who could it be? Yeah, I get the same thing, bro. Somebody text me, bro, if I'm on fucking drugs.
I don't even know if it's her or someone else or whatever. And then I unlock my phone and I see it is her. And she's texting me. And she just said WYD. She didn't answer anything about like, where are you? Like, where did you go? Anything like that. Completely ignored it. She just said WYD. And I was like, I'm just chilling.
That shit would have made me laugh, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's traps, right? Listen, nigga, some people may call me a fucking spider. I don't give a fuck what you... It's all about the trap. You know, you see that little bug that you want, right? You know, you see that little bug, that little... I don't know, whatever the fuck, bro. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? You put a little couple traps, little string, little spider, and that's how you get it. That's how you get it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would have started laughing because that's when I started going demon mode. Oh my, you text me at this time? I'm on Pornhub. Chat, nigga about to start Pornhub. Old girl text me. Oh yeah, you're done. I'm gonna hit you with a fucking fitness move. Finish her. What are you talking about, bro? She would have been dungeon.
And then we go on this conversation of like talking back and forth until eventually she's like, hey, me and some friends are going to this hangout. And I'm like, she was like, do you want to go? And I was like, I'm sure. Like, what day is it? Like, is it in like a week from now? Like, we can do that. Like, yeah, I'll just like schedule out some time, whatever. But then she's like, no, I'm talking about tonight. And I was like, wait, what? Like, what? Wait, tonight? Like, what do you mean tonight? She's like, yeah, tonight. And I'm like, I literally like dropped my phone like on my chat. You ever sit there, you're holding your phone, you drop it on your face? That happened to me. Okay, I dropped my phone on my face, and I'm just like I'm baffled. I'm like, what do you mean tonight? Because now it went from me like this little crush thing to like this girl like.
Alright, bro, he's fucking baffled. You gotta ask his mom for fucking permission, bro. You can't just do that shit to a nigga, bro. They gotta ask their mom for permission.
She's trying to do like some crazy stuff. Like I don't even know. I have no idea. But she's like, yeah, me and some friends are gonna hang out. And then she talks about like being in the woods or something. I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna be in the woods? Like what? It's like whatever time it was now. It was like 12 a.m. or something. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I text her back and I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess. And then I basically said something along the lines of like, I don't know if I'll be able to tonight, but like maybe. Cause like, bro, it's 3 a.m. Like I don't know. So then I'm looking at her message, and then she tells me, she's like, okay, are you gonna come or not? And at this point it was like 2 a.m. or something. I was like, you know what, I'll do it. So I drive there, and I felt really guilty, like extremely guilty, because I'm like, what am I doing? I've never been like this. By the way, like at this point I have done certain things, I'm not gonna get into detail, but like not with many people. Okay, I was very like,
stop it, man.
Just I don't know, I'm not
come on, man. You don't, this is a safe space, bro. You don't need to lie to us, bro. You don't need to lie. You don't, bro. We understand safe space, bro. It's dead ass cool, bro. I'm so for it's cool, bro. Why lie?
Not the type of guy to like just link up with girls or anything. So I go get in my car, which by the way, my car was busted. I'm telling you, my life was horrible at this point. Like my car, the front bumper was missing and everything. It was horrible. I even have pictures of it. But the whole point is I end up going. Then when I show up there, I'm like really confused. And I'm not going to get into detail, but basically I see like she's with her friends, and her friends are like all over each other. I'm like, what? What is this like weird like circle thing going on? Like I've never seen something like this in my life. And then all of her friends, like one by one, end up going to like get in their cars, like in couples. And then eventually she's like, do you want to go? And I was like, wait, what is it? Like, what is about to happen? I get in my car with her. Next thing I know, she's not wearing anything. Didn't really discuss it.
Fake story. Fake. Stop it, nigga. Fucking stop it, nigga. You're a fucking lie, nigga. No, I'm not. I'm so tired of you lying to us, bro. Even this shit was true. You're not even ready for this stallion. You're not even ready. So I saw a YouTuber say, je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean? You're not ready. You won't have the je ne sais quoi for this, my boy. You don't. You don't, bro. You don't. You not ready for this bull. This bull is too fucking big for you, bro. She got you. No, bro. You need to start off with the baby bull. Work your way up to the miniature bull. Then, you know. Even if this shit was true, chat. Even if this shit was true, you're not ready. You're not ready. You have to put in more experience, bro. It's not even. No, bro. Stop it, bro. And first of all, so you telling me some random girl. She didn't, by the way, this nigga don't even greet. He never explained the greeting. She texted nigga, what are you doing? WYD. No, hi, this her, hi, this how you doing, blah, blah, blah. No, nothing. I mean, I guess it's Snapchat, a little different. But even then, bro, you know what I mean? I don't know. Word. Okay, we're gonna let that slide. So you come and see her, right? You pulled up on her. No, hi, hey, this is my friend. They just over there doing a fucking orgy. They just, whoa. They just doing at it. No, stop it. And then you talking about you get in a car, she just butt ass naked. Where your clothes go?
Where your clothes at?
What you mean? Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Really discuss anything, nothing like that. That's the next thing that happened.
Stop
I'm
it,
sitting
man.
there like what? Like I'm baffled because, like I said, I'm not that type of guy to do anything like that. And then at this point, I felt like really pressured because right beforehand, her friends were like saying like crazy stuff like Dylan, don't be a B, whatever.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. They completely right. There's 5 bitches want to have sex with you at once, and you said no. What a hoe.
Whatever, I don't know. It was just like, it was bad. I felt pressure in every way possible. And I was like, bro, what's happening? I guess go along with it. And the worst case scenario happened to me. I had ED. Which means I couldn't do the thing.
ED. What the fuck is ED? ED. What the fuck is ED? What the fuck is ED? Right.
And she saw. And she was like sitting there for like an hour trying to basically fix the
A fucking hour? I mean, word. I mean, y'all are already out there 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, bro. You might as well try to get the work going.
problem, but it couldn't be fixed.
Right.
There's nothing that she could do. It was over. And this girl was attractive, by the way. There was nothing that she could do. And I was like, it was a mixture of guilt, but also it was the hub, bro. It ruined everything. And this is an embarrassing story to tell, and it's disgusting, but I'm telling you because this might literally save you. Me doing that ruined it. And not only that, it made it so bad that the only way I could even partially get to the point where something might have happened is if I thought about it. That's how bad it was. And then right after that, she kept, like, this lasted like 2 hours. Like, by the way, she's just not like wearing anything.
2 hours of just her rubbing your ass over or giving you a little sloppy toppy, bro. You didn't get I'm word, but like what?
Like crazy, right? Nothing happened. Nothing happened because it just couldn't happen. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go home. I tell her to get out of my car and I drive home. No joke, on the way, I'm like raging because I'm like, bro, not at the fact that I didn't do anything. I don't care about that. Like I said, I'm not that type of guy. It's the fact that I knew the exact reason why this happened. It was because of my addiction to the hub, bro. It was an addiction. And I didn't realize how bad it was. I heard stories of this before. I didn't believe it. I thought it was fake. Bro, it is so real. You cannot do that because if you do, you will get ED. You will not be able to like...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. What he's saying right here, alright, bro. This part probably like some believable shit, you know what I mean? But the overall story, bro, that shit gotta be capped, bro. Stop. You tell me 5 bitches was trying to go crazy with you at 3 o'clock in the morning. The bitch don't even know you, nigga. I hope you... even if you went through with it, nigga, you better wrap up, right? You better wrap up. Even if you went on some solo shit, wrap up, bro. Because that doesn't seem. You just met this girl. You literally, she's a stranger. Oh, you think you know her because you have 2 conversations with her? No. What are you talking about? No, bro. Please strap up for that, man. Please. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. That part may be a little true. I mean, nigga came on the internet to say he had ED, couldn't get it up because he watched too much of P. Come on, man. That's fucked.
Do anything like that, and it's so embarrassing and it's weird. But like, this is where it gets worse. This is the worst killer part of the story. Okay, as I get home, the thing is in my head. After 2 hours of her trying to do whatever, I was like in my head a little bit. And you know what I did? I got on my phone once I got home and I went on the hub, bro. And I did it again. So you're telling me I could only do it on the internet, not with a real person? Like, or like, what is this? Okay. And I'm not promoting it. I don't think you guys should go and like hang out with girls and all that. I haven't done that in a long time. Okay. But
Oh, bro, it's like, bro, the porn is least of your problems, bro. The porn shit is the least, bro. What, bro? What the point of you quitting, bro? If you're not even going to go meet a girl, real shit. What is the point of you even quitting? Yeah, sure, it's not good for you, right? It's not good for you. But the whole point of you quitting is so you can go live a life, go meet real people, go do it in real life, do what you see and do it in person, not just do what you see and just no, bro. No, bro, that's not what you.
fully quit because I didn't know how bad it was. So if you take anything away from this, this is an addiction that will literally affect your day-to-day life. You need to do whatever you can to break this addiction now so you don't experience what I did, okay? And in the description, I have a free self-improvement email list where I can tell you stories, give you advice on self-improvement, looks maxing, everything like that. Click that, and if you like this story, watch this video right here.
If you watch too much of this, bro, if you do too much of that, when you finally in the field, when you finally doing that in real life, bro, it could stop you from actually getting your full strength. You know what I mean? It could really mess you up, bro. And or you could get there, and guess what? They call it the 2-minute man, right? For a reason. The 1 pump guy. All right, the 2 pumper quitter. You know what I mean? You don't want to be that, bro. You don't want to be the 2 pumper quitter. Right, so you do get, I'm not gonna lie, you do gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop, and I don't know, bro. It happens in the beginning, but eventually, bro, you figure it out, bro. Real talk, you figure it out. And for the ladies, so this is not really a video for the ladies. This is more of a, I mean, for the ladies, I'm gonna keep it a buck. How sometimes a girl may not finish. Ladies, if you do too much down there, it actually could cause the same thing. You know what I mean? It could stop you from actually getting that relief when you're with a guy or whatever situation may be. You know what I mean? It actually could. Those that actually stop you. I'm not gonna lie. So this is a video for boys and girls, bro. Stop it, ladies. Stop doing that. Guys, stop doing. Stop it, man. Stop it. This video is fake, though. I'm not gonna lie. What that nigga was been talking about, that's cap, bro. That's cap. I hope y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and also follow me on all my platforms, bro. Also, I will be live Twitch. I got something planned out for y'all this weekend, bro. This weekend, we going live. Yes, bro. I already know what the fuck we gonna be doing, all types of shit. Y'all gonna love it, man. Y'all gonna love it. So, but if I sub up on there, if I sub up on my Twitch, I will write your name big as fuck on the wall with a red marker somewhere. Oh, right here. With this bitch. And probably like every 10 subs, I'll probably like take a picture of it, post it on one of my Instagram accounts. Also, do not mind this. I know it's spelled wrong. Peace, y'all. I love y'all.